So I'm sure you've heard the news and the madness that's going on about the wedding couple that is charging each guest $450 to attend their wedding. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this title is not clickbait. It's a real thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play the video and then I'm going to get my thoughts on it. So yeah, watch this video.
All right, TikTok, tell me if I'm tripping or not. So me and my fiance, we are getting married, right? And to be a part of our wedding, you have to pay $450 for a ticket, and that's for each guest. So we invited friends and family to our wedding. Tell me why everybody that we invited has declined the invitation. We already have spent 100, maybe almost close to $200,000 on the wedding. We have already pre-ordered the cake. We already put down a deposit for the venue. We've already got the wedding dress, everything. We pay for everything for the wedding, DJ, photographer, everything for the wedding. And what I don't understand is that y'all spend more money on stupid stuff, but you can't come out to support your family and your friends at a wedding. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell it, like, is we wrong? We like, let me know. Let me know. Because y'all pay for tickets, Beyonce tickets, $1,000 tickets. Y'all going to go meet Chris Brown for $1,000 something. But when it comes to your friends and your family, you can't pay the ticket. Like, these weddings ain't cheap. Like, the weddings ain't cheap. Like what's going on? Like, I don't get it. Like, let us know, are we wrong for charging for a wedding? Like, I really, really want to know.
Yeah. So the first time I heard that, so I actually ran it by my wife. She was like, that's got to be clickbait. I really hope it is clickbait. I really hope it is. But if it's not, he's, first of all, if you start a video by saying, am I tripping? Chances are that you're tripping. Second of all, $450 to come to your wedding, and then you make a comparison about people spend money on tickets to see Beyonce and Rihanna and Chris Brown spending $1,000 to see them. My guy, I don't know who you are, but respectfully, who are you? Like, who are you? Personally, I wouldn't spend $1,000 to go meet Chris Brown. I wouldn't spend $1,000 to go see Rihanna or Beyonce, but those are like big people. They are personalities. You are just a guy. And honestly, I think it's crazy that you are willing to spend $150,000 to $200,000 on a wedding. I think the average wedding price in the US nowadays is like $40,000, which even then is crazy. I think I spent about $9,000 on mine, and it was a blast. My wedding was a movie, like an absolute movie. $200,000, and then you're confused as to why nobody wants to show up. I understand that you want your friends and family to be there for you. I completely understand that. I understand that you think that people should be making a sacrifice to watch you on the biggest day of your life. But nobody is spending that kind of money to come to a wedding. Nobody is spending any kind of money to come to a wedding. Here's the thing about weddings. Weddings are invitations. If I invite somebody somewhere, I got it. I'm paying because I invited you. Especially a wedding. If I invited you out to dinner, I'm paying. If you're gonna let me pay. If I invited you to a movie, I'm paying. If I invited you over to my house, I'm cooking dinner. I invited you. You're not obligated to come, but because you came and you're joining me in this situation, I am willing to, front the cost of whatever it is. In a wedding, you're supposed to pay for the food. You're supposed to feed your guests because it's an invite. You invited them to spend the day with you, so you feed them. You make sure that everybody's good. Now, you don't have to spend bukus of money on the food, but apparently y'all did. I just think it's crazy that you think that it's normal, or that you think it should be a thing, like a proven thing, that people are spending $450 to come to your wedding. I'm gonna tell you this. God himself could have told me, hey, I'm going to be at your wedding, or I'm going to be at this wedding. And in order to see me at this wedding, you need to spend $450. I love Jesus. I love God. I do. I'm not paying that. I'll see you in heaven, cuz. honestly. What are we talking about? Like, are you having all these different things at your wedding? Like, is the wedding about, everything including you, but like also they're gonna have other stuff there? Like, is there different attractions? Is there like a roller coaster? Are you renting out Six Flags and they're gonna have a 3-day festival at Six Flags or Disney that they'll be able to ride all the rides for free and they'll be able to eat for free in all 3 days and stuff like that? Because if that's the case, if I'm paying $450 for a flight, hotel, and attractions for 3 days, $450, that might be worth it. And then your wedding sprinkled in there, yeah. But $450 to come spend 6 hours and just watch you walk down the aisle and kiss your bride and watch some speeches, yeah, no, nobody's doing that. Absolutely nobody's doing that. I for sure wouldn't do that. And I wish somebody would tell me, hey, I invited you to my wedding, but I'm gonna need you to buy your plate. No, I'm not paying $50 to come to your wedding. Now, I would pay for obviously the travel. Like, I'll pay for my hotel, I'll pay for the flight, because whatever. That's the thing. You're not supposed to pay for everybody's travel. But if I got to the gate or I got to the door of this wedding and they said, hey, it's $50 to get in to cover the cost of the wedding, I'm turning around. I am turning around, because what are we talking about? You invited me. I'm here to celebrate you, and you're charging? No. You charging money? Nah, cuh. That ain't how we doing it 2024. That's not how we doing it. I don't know what you thought it was, but nah. You thought it was a good idea to spend $200,000 on a wedding, and then you're like, oh, well, the guest got me. The guest will get us back. Nah. If you got to charge money to get to a wedding, you shouldn't be having a wedding. Or you shouldn't be having that style wedding. If you could spend $200,000 on a wedding, you could have spent $10,000 on a wedding and then had, pay for everybody, pay for all the guest travel or something like that. Like, make it cool. Like, what are we talking about, man? To answer your question, yes, you're tripping. You are a major tweaker. And I really hope this is clickbait. I really hope this comes out and say, yeah, I was just kidding. I just wanted some views. I just wanted some likes. I just wanted some interaction. I just wanted some engagement. I just wanted to grow my channel. I hope that's the case. But even then, that's a very corny way to go about doing that. It is. It's a very corny way to go about doing that. But hey, I've seen crazier things to get engagement. I've seen crazier things. So, yeah, this guy's tripping. $450 to each guest at a wedding. I'll be surprised if one person shows up, family or not. That's just what it is. You're not Beyonce. You're not Rihanna. You're not Jay-Z. You're not Chris Brown. You're just a guy. And I understand you got family and everything, and they love you and you love them, but you're just a guy. You're just a guy. I'm pretty sure if when Jay-Z got married and all them, they weren't charging their guests $450 to come to the wedding. And they could have done it. They could have said, hey, put it on open invite. Hey, you can come to the wedding if you're Gen Pop, but it's $450. Some people would have paid that because of the people they are. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Chris Brown, Rihanna, all that. You're just a guy. I hate to break it to you, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a great guy, but you're just a guy. So nobody's paying $450 to come to your wedding. I'm sorry. So with that being said, that is my rant on this crazy topic of this man and woman charging $450 for guests to come to their wedding. I hope your wedding is everything you want it to be, aside from the people, because ain't nobody going to show up for show. That's for show. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning into this impromptu video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. All right, until next time, peace.